truck just caught on fire.
My daddy saved the neighborhood.
Good morning. Let's stop feeling it. I'm a little tired. How's your feet? I told you to go to sleep because you were going to regret it. You wanted to party. Hey, put your seatbelt on. Come on. Finish the process. Seatbelt, please. Hey, seatbelt. Then you can close your eyes. Come on. We got to go. We didn't even take our shoes off yet. That's crazy. That's how tired we are. Hey, did you have a good day? Yeah? Good. Do you want Dutch Bros? Yeah, you want a drink? You want a muffin top? Or do you want a drink? Well, okay. Donuts, muffin top is what we're wanting, huh? You want a muffin? Got it. We haven't done one of those in a while, so that's cool. Go ahead, bud. Go ahead. We were super sleepy this morning, but your teacher said you had a great day, so you got over that pretty quick, so that's good. Abby, you have girls' night tonight. You are hanging out with Kylie. Okay? I'm sure you'll have just the best time. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll hang out with your brother or something. I don't know what he's got planned. Abby has respite care, girls' night, twice a week. Once with Summer, once with Kylie. So it's like 3 hours, or 4 hours, right around there. Twice a week. Oh yeah? What are you tapping on me about over here? Oh, paper time? We hit our muffin top, we had our snack. Is it paper time? Blankets. Check. Yeah, see? That's a responsible idea. That's a good thought. An afternoon nap is always good. Always healthy. Put the iPad on the charger. I gotta order another one, a backup. The other backup, the screen is busted pretty good, so. Which means it still works, but it just means it has a limited lifespan now. Eventually, the digitizer quits working. They used to make separate digitizers from the glass, like it were two separate pieces. Now, it's all in one unit. So when your glass breaks, your digitizer breaks with it. It'll still respond to touch, but eventually gets to the point where it won't. She has a tempered glass screen protector over the top, inside of that case also. But, accidents happen when it's your words that you carry with you all day, every day. So it was the older one that broke, but it's actually under the screen protector. See all the little. And when they go like that, like they just spiderweb, like it's done. This needs a charge right now, so that you have nope. That needs to charge, so that you have an iPad, okay? Because you have respite tonight. You're hanging out with Kylie. We can get some paper, but you gotta leave this here, okay? Just for a little while. We don't have your backup. Your backup to the backup. You're welcome. Hey. Thank you. I know you've heard me say it 1,000 times, a lot of you, but some of you are not, because I get the question every single day. So the iPad that she uses is an iPad mini, either 4 or 5, refurbished, because it has a home button. That's why we go for that model. The newer models, the 6 and the 7, don't have a home button. It's gesture-based solely. And the reason why we go with the mini is because this is like the emergency iPad. This is a full size. And, if God forbid she loses it or something like that, this has her app backed up in it, all that stuff. And we just kind of keep it on standby just in case it's an older iPad that Priscilla had. The full size is too heavy, it's too clunky, it takes up too much space. If you drop it, there's a lot more glass, so it's more prone to breaking, so that's why we go with the mini. It's more portable for her. She can use it. Now, if you're just getting your child into AAC devices, you might go with the larger screen because selecting what they are trying to say on the screen is easier on a bigger screen for obvious reasons. You know, you can change the size of the squares in most communication apps, like how many per screen there are, but bigger screen, bigger squares, everything, for all intents and purposes, it is easier on a bigger iPad. But as they become more portable, I would recommend, like at Abby's point, I wish they would release the app for iPhone. They only have it for iPad. I wish they had it for iPhone because she could carry like a older model, plus model iPhone, like a bigger iPhone, and not even have to carry an iPad. That'd be awesome for her. You know, she would have the iPad at home for like watching YouTube and stuff, but for just like going out, like, but the app's not available for iPhone, only on iPad. I need to talk to them about that. They need to make it for iPhone. How handy would that be? You know, if you're really like, oh man, why don't they do that? That's frustrating. Like, think about it. You know, someone that is nonverbal but very capable of communicating for themselves, just to pull something out of their pocket and dip, 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 like one-handed even, just select what they want to say, and the phone speaks for them. That's crazy. Why isn't that a thing? There's other apps that do it, sure, but I want this app. All apps should be ported to iPhone if they're on iPad already. They also need to release it for Android tablets. That's a thing they haven't done. They make it for Windows because their older devices were Windows devices. So I know they can port it over to Android. We'll make a phone call. Let's make that happen. So there's this thing in vlogging about filming in general, about locked off shots, right? Like having you guys on a tripod basically, and the lots of movement and walking around and stuff like that is just not only distracting, but it can be jarring and like, you know, I apologize. I think better when I'm moving, like when I'm walking, and I'm thinking while I'm talking. Therefore, it's just like when I'm on the phone, I'm walking. It's no different when I'm talking to you guys. So the other alternative is that it looks like this, where I'm just going to walk around the room the whole time and talk to you. Okay. That's the only other option. To be completely clear, I have no pull with Dynavox. None at all. Like, actually negative pull, because I was quite vocal about how upset I was about them going to a monthly subscription plan for their app for new users instead of the one-time fee. They're not going to listen to anything I say. They don't like me. You know, you got to be open to constructive criticism. Back in the day, AngelSense, their devices were actually Android phones. They were like, and I had a problem with the device, like what they were charging, and I made this vocal. You know, I was like, you're charging for this super cheap Android phone. I get it, like charging for the software as far as a monthly fee and stuff like that. That makes total sense. You have to develop the software; it needs to be supported, all that stuff. But what they were charging for a device seemed crazy to me. It was a super cheap, like bottom of the barrel Android phone. I think it was like an HTC super budget phone, right? Like you could buy the phone yourself for $120 or something. So that they use, and they actually use the phone, and it was a phone inside of a protective casing. But they've upgraded the hardware. It is all like tiny little, you know, like key fob size or a watch that you can use, and you get the device for free most of the time. Like they pretty much always have a sale going on where you get the device for free along with your monthly subscription. And the monthly subscription is essentially the cost of a cell phone plan, and that's the technology that you're getting. You're getting the GPS. You're getting using the cell phone network where you have like two-way communication, all that. So that all makes perfect sense to me. It's kind of a good deal. Like you couldn't get a cell phone plan from Verizon for that kind of money if you're just getting one line with a device. You know what I mean? Like the features that it adds. This isn't an ad for AngelSense. It just makes sense to me. You know, we're talking about like the security and life of your child or loved one that you're caring for. How do you put a price tag on that? Obviously, you have to be able to afford it, but I think it's affordable for what it is, for sure. But, you know, they listened, was my whole point. They listened to the feedback on that device. Here I am walking again, walking and talking. Someone just commented, said that I talk too much in the vlogs. Here's the thing. It's a vlog. It's a video blog. A blog is written, someone just talking in type form for the entire duration. A vlog, yeah, pretty much same thing. You guys want some pretty B-roll? Is that what you're here for? Okay. There we go. How was that cinematic sequence? It's not really B-roll. So B-roll is like this would be A-roll. And if I were to put footage over top of it, then that would be B-roll. So the pretty stuff isn't necessarily B-roll. It's just a cinematic sequence. Like you ever see like an interview or a documentary where they have like the talking head portion? That would be your A-roll. And then the footage of what they're talking about over top, that would be the B-roll. But we often call all cinematic stuff B-roll. It's not fact. It's actually not that. You making it? It's still not cool, but it's not hot like it was. Thank goodness. It is walking season. The time that Abigail will tolerate going out for a walk. So that's wonderful. Yeah, that's on fire, dude. Holy cow. That's really on fire. Oh, shoot. That's a lot.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Pop. This truck just caught on fire. Good thing I didn't leave. We done put it out. One of the neighbors had a, one of these people around here had a,
My goodness.
yeah. Yeah, it's out. The fire's coming down. Yeah, he just put it out for me. But, you know, it still might be smoking a little bit.
You're a hero. You feel so good right now.
Yeah, but look how cool they look, dude.
They look way cooler than you.
Little suits.
Key to the city coming out.
It's actually a common problem when it's in my truck.
Oh.
Yeah.
First day learning training course in my truck.
My daddy saved the neighborhood. Neighbor pulled her car out. She's like, I'm not being here.
No, that's why I was worried about. I was like, y'all parked way too close to my house. If that thing went up, oh my god. Good luck, man.
Imagine the other truck rolled by. What's that? What happened? So he pretty much deserves the key to the city. Fire extinguisher on deck. You know what's crazy?
I need a new fire extinguisher.
That does suck, but you know what's crazy? I was thinking about the other day. I was like, do we have a fire? Yeah, we definitely do. I've seen it in the garage. So
That's the biggest one I got, though. I want a bigger one.
Yeah.
That
doesn't put out a whole lot.
Well, because when we,
I mean, that put out more than I expected. To be fair,
that's not
was
even
crazy.
that's not even part of the can. There's a lot more left.
Yeah.
But I want a big one. But we also have automotive fire extinguishers,
So you also,
which actually do a pretty good job.
when you called me,
And that's what I should have used because they're way cheaper.
yeah, when you called me, you said the fire truck is on fire, and I was like, that's a real problem.
So I'm juggling. I was juggling the dogs. They're all wound up in their leashes. I'm trying to get her inside. You know, she has to go to the bathroom at every transition. So we got to do that. And meanwhile, there's a truck that's dripping fire. So
Yeah, that was crazy. That was the crazy part. We were watching the fire like drip off.
yeah,
the top. You're like,
it
oh my
was
gosh.
plastic burning.
Oh, okay. What you got there?
Would you capitalizing on the fact that we're in the driveway managing the neighborhood?
You're basically a looter. taking paper bags and packages.
How many triple axle vehicles can we fit on our little street? That's the question. That's the tow truck. It's so exciting.
Is that my new shirt?
That's,
I got other things going on.
okay. That's a cool shirt.
Thanks, man. Stop going between my legs right now. I'm showing off my cool shirt.
Just
You're
gotta,
goosing
just
me.
gotta goose you. Okay, it's a weird question. If you have a doodle or poodle or golden, do they goose you? Like
Constantly, all day long.
little boop, little groin check, boop boop, all the time. Just not like typical like dog sniffing because that's what they do. This is like, hey. It's hilarious and annoying all at the same time. It's so exciting when there's things going on in the house. I'm just hyped.
Nala's coming down.
I'm just
All my
hyped.
family's here.
It's like it's like a sporting event outside your own house.
You better not hit my truck. My truck's kind of hanging out in the road, but that's not.
So what happened was, I don't want to get anybody in trouble. So what happened was, the truck broke down. They went to leave, and the guy was like, they were leaving. A tow truck was just going to pick up. It's just a broke down truck, no big deal. And he was, they were rolling past and everything, and there was smoke coming out of it. But it just kind of looked like steam. It didn't look like smoke, like a fire, right? Mm-hmm. And when I went back out there with the fire extinguisher, the other guy, not the truck operator, like city manager dude in the pickup, had stopped again because they were driving past to leave. They stopped. And they're like, "Holy crap! There's a fire!" So we kind of both showed up at the same time, for the fire. So that's what, I'm not trying. It's not like they were being negligent and just left a truck on fire sitting there. They didn't realize it because the truck caught after the crew had left. They had a replacement truck come and pick up the crew to go finish the route. Wild. It's an exciting day, huh? Feel accomplished. See you guys in the next one. Bye. Oh man. Oh, somebody wipe him up. He has got neighborhood dad energy right now.
Just sweeping the driveway, What's going on?
Are you gonna come out the next time we have a neighborhood meeting?
100%.
When there's like a loud noise at night, we all come out of our houses, stand in the driveway, and talk to each other.
Well, what happened,